Hello, hello. We are here and we are ready to do things. Load. Let me pull that up. Hold on, guys. Okay, everything good? Everything is good. I'm getting relaxed up. So let's get to it. Okay, by the time the coach man informs you that all the preparations are complete, you leave your room. Okay, return. You leave your room ready to depart. Woo! Though dinner is still hours away, everyone, including yourself, agrees that it's best to set out early. Yeah, because you don't know what's going on. Daisy follows you with eager step, leading you off, and though she is the only one pleased about your attendance at this dinner, you find a small sense of relief in that. Okay, I'm comfy. Okay, trying to get comfy again. Well, hard snow, who excitedly dashes around your feet, expecting an even walk. If dinner stretches late into the night, please do not rush back, my lady. I am certain Lord Asgard will be kind enough to offer you accommodations for the night. Better let me stay the night over there. The thought gives you pause. You recall that until now, neither your fiancé nor you have ever spent the night at each other's mansions. Considering that you are neighbors, this is quite surprising. No doubt. No doubt. Daisy has still caught up, and her delight does not notice the irony in your voice. If that's the case, you will need a maid to assist you. She tried to hook up with Oscar. Lord Oscar will surely assign the best in his household to attend you, but no matter what he chooses, she will not be me. If you wish, I can prepare one to accompany. I can prepare at once and accompany you, my lady. No, she trying to hook up. As the servants pull the door open, the wind rushes in, carrying the frigid air of the outside world into the entryway. Until a couple of your brief hesitation delays your response for a moment longer than intended. Electrician, Daisy will undoubtedly spend the entire journey chattering about the upcoming wedding without pause. That's very thoughtful of you, Daisy, but I may not need company. I might not even wish to complete the journey to Red Heart Manor. Daisy struggling to keep snow from darting outside. stares at you in bewilderment momentarily at the loss of words. You don't wish to shatter her romance notions so bluntly, but you continue regardless. Please look at this note while I'm gone. Before you can your resolve can falter, you swiftly descend the many steps and head towards the waiting carriage. Woo. As you step settled into the carriage, the door shuts behind you with a firm thud, sealing you away from the cold and dim, heavy silence of the winter night. Everything inside has been prepared for your comfort. Several thick blankets, a basket full of refreshment, and a few books you've recently acquired but yet have to read. This should be enough to keep you occupied. I would like a lot of pillows. A lot of pillows and blankets, and I'm gonna sleep. Hey, baby. Come on, baby, just lay right here. You're fine. The carriage lunges forward, beginning its journey. Lay with me, baby. No. You're gonna lay. I don't care. For a while, you find yourself gazing outside, watching as the high gardens wall of the estate fade into the dense wood beyond. The snow drapes over the trees, covering their branches in a pale bluish white shroud. It is a breathtaking sight, one that both enchanting and unsettling. The sharp, thin fragment sound cuts the stillness. Your ears strain to catch its source, but before you can pinpoint it, a dark figure moves step into the forest. Oh no! You don't know how long it's been, but the moment you gaze, it lays upon it. Oh, it does look at hallucination. Like a dream, a bad dream. It vanishes if you're aware of, if you've seen it. A trick of the eye, perhaps. Yet an uneasy shiver runs through you if unseen eyes are still watching. Hi, baby. Most likely it was a poacher who had wandered into the woods, feared to be caught. That must be all. Still, you drawn the curtains over the windows before you return to your focus, to the book in your lap, skimming through the pages without absorbing a single word. At first, you barely notice the subtle declaration of the carriage. It is only when the horse comes to a full stop that you grip onto the book tightly. Book tightens. Oh, baby, you like this? The muffled sounds of boots crunching through the snow draws closer. Your heart pounds through you. Keep your gaze trained on the book. Then the door creaks open, and a familiar face from the menu stands before you. It's your fiancé, the writer who has accompanied your journey, the writer who had accompanied your journey, the one the coachman had called Rudolph. Silver hair glows faintly under the light, striking a resemblance to Tristan. You suspect he, you suspect he too must have come from one of the villages surrounding the estate. Show yourself. The road is nearly blocked with snow. There's bound to be ice. It hasn't been used much lately. If we continue, we would have to slow down significantly, my lady. Come on, Bobo. Come. You're in my way of reading. Come on. Get over here. You're fine. If we continue, we have to slow down significantly, my lady. Christian's warning, proving accurate once again, does little to ease your frustration. If you press on, it's clear you'll be late for the dinner party. At this pace, as you weigh your options, a sound then fractured aching cuts through the silence. It startles you. This time, it echoes deeply into the woods, but the shadow you catch is now against the trunk of the tree, much closer than before. Your hand, in almost of its accord, pointing out to Rudolph before your mind can even register the moment. Yet the moment he turns, it's already gone. The rustling branch stirred by the wind, the whisper through the trees, the eerie sensation creeps up your spine again. This time you are certain something or someone has been watching you for an entire journey. If not, then the alternative is all in your mind. You focus yourself to move with measured with caution as you turn back to Rudolph. Did you just hear that now? His response is immediate. Of course, my lady, like a predator, I couldn't quite place it, but in this weather, anything you saw is probably it. They say numbers have grown significantly in the forest lately. What are they looking for? His eyes gleams as he answers. Food, my lady, just like the rest of us. There's no need for concern. We have rifles with us. He paused before adding, what is your decision? Shall we turn back or do we continue forward? I want to say turn back. The young man dips his head in acknowledgement, and you sense that he too is relieved. You can't blame him. Say, what? No. Jesus. Huh. Turn. The journey has become nothing more than a reckless, treacherous gamble, and neither of you can predict what lies ahead. As you wish, my lady, I will inform the coachman at once. The door shuts, sealing you once more in the confined warmth of the carriage. The enclosed space providing a sense of comfort, and only if it's temporary. The thoughts tug at your mind. You never sent words to your fiancé about missing dinner yet. You easily push aside that concern, knowing you made the right decision. The shadow in the forest had undeniably influenced your choice. I bet that the fiance, he's some secret vampire or something. Whether it was a poacher, a predator, or merely a trick of light. The carriage jolts as the horse are urged to turn back. Motion is rough, though brief, and you hardly pay that in mind. You just want to go home. Daisy will undoubtedly be disappointed by your early return, and shall surely make it known for quite some time. But the thought of your home fills you with a quiet relief. A flicker of impulse urges you to part the curtains once more. Then a figure, a stark silhouette against the pristine snow. It does not vanish this time. It lingers. Any doubt of reality dissolves, your heart hammers in your chest. Then it moves, a horrifying instant. It is charging towards you. Your hip part in terror, no sound escape. You are too late to cry out, too late to warn others. The distance of distance between you disappears in the blink of an eye. The monstrous glutted growl fills your ears. Another nightmare. You tightly shut your eyes to avoid witnessing the dreadful moment. The carriage shuddered violently. Oh, I got you. There. Violently under a natural force, your body is thrown against the other side. I think it's a nightmare, but trigger warning. Trigger warning, it might be bad. The coachman curses senselessly, but now no amount of skill can steadily the panic beast. The second impact with splinters, and this time the crack of a gunfire is followed by something far more sickening than the brittle snap of a body colliding with the carriage frame. Before you can understand what is happening, pain looms through your limbs. Then nothing. You wake to a world that offers no answers. Unlike the others, you somehow survived. But how? The doctors determined from your injuries, the fracture, the scars, that it must have been an animal attack. This horse is spooked beyond control, must have lost their footing on the icy roads leading to the catastrophe. You struggle to believe them because you saw it. You know it was more than a wild animal. Yet few are willing to listen. Even Tristan, who found you by chance. Now he's like some type of werewolf or something, transformative werewolf, who found you by chance while traveling the same road back from town, does not entertain your suspicion. Black is urgent. But that is not your only problem. The doctors are certain you will not walk again. A single foolish decision has cost 2 more innocent lives in your life. No amount of regret will change that. Shit! And it was only like day 1 or 2. Day 2. But at least this time you know what must be done during this last visit to the estate. You tell your fiancé the truth. This marriage will only be a burden to you, Oscar. I have no right to ask you of this. You are free of your promise. His smile is light, but his gaze is razor sharp. Oh, how thoughtful of you, my dear. I came to tell you the very same thing. Isn't it wonderful that how we can agree without speaking? At least, are you like that? She's like clawing the desk. At the very least, I will always remember you fondly. Every time that I hunt, I shall send you the finest catch, the most exquisite, the most untouched. His gaze settled deeply on your neck, on the scar left by that predator. Every time that you recall it, your skin prickles. It's a miracle that you survived. Oh, baby, like, that you survived that creature in this state. If you truly survived at all. Is it the ending? New ending. Your wedding is cancelled. And I will be right back. It's going to end real quickly, and then I'll be right back.